What is good, y'all? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today we're going to be talking about something within 2K that isn't really, I can't really say it's a scam, but I can say it's something that was implemented into the game in a way that it shouldn't have been implemented into the game. And I'm going to be talking about that with you guys today and kind of how it rubs me personally the wrong way after seeing how other game modes have implemented it as well. But before we dive into what it is, how it's gone wrong, everything like that, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button as we are on the road to 60,000 subscribers. So if you don't know, if you aren't aware yet, the game mode the thing I'm talking about is the exchange. This has been an absolute disaster, an absolute nightmare within NBA 2K21. Now, with that being said, I gotta give credit where credit's due. It hasn't all been bad. There's been some things, some stuff within 2K that I don't mind. But when it comes down to it, most of this stuff is just absolutely terrible. You want to talk about stuff that's worthless. Okay, first let's just start from the very beginning. When I'm pretty sure we got Silas and Cousy, I think were the first two. When you look at it, these were not that bad because a lot of people had original owner bronze players and any other Spurs players. Like, this exchange was not that bad for Silas, although Silas wasn't very good. This exchange wasn't bad. I don't have a problem with it. Same thing with Cousy. I don't have a problem with what they did with Bob Cousy either. Was he worth it? No, probably not. But for a time, Bob Cousy was pretty solid. So again, I don't have a problem with the first couple. The rest are just blasphemy. They're just terrible. They're just I don't even know how to describe it. I have so many different words for them. You look up and down these guys and it's just terrible. They want us, for this Amethyst Larry Bird, who is just absolutely terrible, to lock in MT for this. Like, I don't know if they're trying to like fool new players or what the case may be, but what is this Larry Bird even for? This Larry Bird is terrible that they're trying to get us to lock in for. Elvin Hayes, for example, a card that gets released on October 16th. He's a pink diamond, so everybody's like, wow, he's a pink diamond. This is October 16th, right? Pretty early on in the game. But Elvin Hayes stinks, guys. So, yes, a lot of people are going to be like, it's Elvin Hayes. He's a pink diamond. He's probably pretty good. Same thing as if I went over to, let's say, Madden, right? I know nothing about the game. I see a higher tier player. I'm going to think he's pretty good. So you lock in all of these players, a ton of MT, to realize that you really just got a worthless player in Elvin Hayes who can't play. And it's not just Larry Bird. It's not just Elvin Hayes. We can go as far as looking at the new Rudy LaRusso. Did you guys see everything you have to do to lock in for Rudy LaRusso? 4 original owner pink diamond cards. So what do they try to get us to do? Open packs, right? For a free Galaxy Opal that isn't free. Like, it's just, the exchange overall is just an absolute mess. Let's say you got 8 pink diamonds. You guys realize how much pink diamonds cost in general? And you're never getting this MT back. It's just sad that they're implementing all these cards. Lou Hudson, one of the worst exchange players to ever participate, and people are locking this in because they think it's a free Galaxy Opal, but it's just not the case. Like, even with Lou Hudson, guys, they have you lock in 20 original owner Sapphire players, 20 or 15 original owner Hawks players. To do this, guys, you have to open packs, and it's just it's not a scam, but these cards are literally worthless that you're doing it for. But from the outsider perspective looking in, if you don't know a lot about the game, let's say you aren't really in the community, you just come to play 2K. Wow, a chance for a free Galaxy Opal. All I gotta do is lock in these cards. So you get, halfway done with locking them in, and then you realize, wow, I gotta, lock in these original owner cards. So it's just, I just don't like what 2K did as a whole with the exchange. I think they went down the kind of wrong path. The original owners should never be a thing with the exchange. I absolutely can't stand it. Now, what I could stand, the way I wish 2K would have went with this is, let's say for Lou Hudson, let's say you 4 pink diamonds, 8 amethysts, 3 diamonds. I'm fine with all that. Instead of making these original owners, guys, add some more, right? If you want to add, 25 tokens locked in, that's fine. Add something like that. add trophies in MyTEAM Unlimited, right? That you grind for trophies to lock in for the exchange cards. I'm fine with that too. That's like what more Madden does, and I think that's where I would like 2K to go, is make these more grind worthy cards. Kind of like what they did with Ricky Rubio. I'm fine with these two guys, right? I'm absolutely fine with it. Original owners that you could grind for of that specific day. I'm absolutely fine with this. You grind for these cards, you get them, you lock in Ricky Rubio, that's fine. The Ricky Rubios of the world, Evan Fournier, nobody's going to complain about those types of players. It's the other ones that I have a big issue with. Dennis Schroeder's fine, Steven Adams is fine. Elton Brand, a bona fide scrub, you shouldn't have to lock in all of this to get Elton Brand. I get it, he's a pink diamond. And people did lock him in because a lot of people, again, if you don't know a lot about the community, you're not gonna know a lot about the game. And so people are going to lock in this type of stuff. From my point of view, I can't really say that 2K is necessarily taking advantage of people. But here's the main lock-ins. Here's who we've gotten for like some of the main lock-in rewards that aren't, like the Evan Fournier, Steven Adams, Ricky Rubio, Dennis Schroeder. I don't have a problem with what they did with any of those. I really, truly don't. All of those were obtainable within Triple Threat Online. You could lock them in. That is fine. You look at Lou Hudson. Do you realize what you got to lock in for Lou Hudson? You look at this card released on February 19th. Who isn't that good? Like, he's not going to play for most people in this game. You can get a card for 10K that is better than Lou Hudson. So I have a problem with that. Rudy LaRusso, when were you released? March 26th. Okay, so just the other day. He's okay, but again, guys, you can get a card for 10, 20K. That's better than Rudy LaRusso. So for me, it's like they're releasing all these cards that aren't, first of all, they're worthless. There's no point for them having the exchange. And second of all, I just feel like they're trying to not necessarily fool the community, but kind of fool some of the newer players. So like Elton Brand, for example, you got to lock in 5 original owner Amethyst players, 3 diamond players for that card that can't do anything on the court. The only thing this Elton Brand card has is a 96 overall rating. And on November 25th, that was pretty good, right? Because, you got to realize the players we got in content drops that day were 94 overall, 95 overall Kevin Durant, 95 overall Michael Jordan. So people might think if they don't know a lot about the game, they don't read into the stats. Oh, Elton Brand's a 96 overall, man. I need to make sure I get my hands on him. He's a super high rating. When the card stinks. So yes, you can say, well, people should do the research. Absolutely. I agree with you. But I'm just saying if I was in Madden, I would probably not necessarily do the same thing, but it's just like 2K, I feel like, is doing this for the wrong reasons. Dan Issel, he was an okay card. I can't really fault the Dan Issel because he was an okay card. But again, you look at what you need to lock in for Dan Issel, and I'll kind of read over it for you guys. What do you need? You need 3 original owner pink diamonds, 8 original owner amethyst, 4 just normal diamond players, and 1 pink diamond player. So for a card that came out on January 8th, just absolutely not worth it at all, right? He's just not worth it at all, in my opinion, when we got a guy like Thurl Bailey, who in my opinion is just as good as him. So that's just the kind of downsides that I'm seeing to the exchange, is you got all these pink diamonds. These are fine. Evan Fournier, Steven Adams, Ricky Rubio, Dennis Schroeder, I'm fine with those. But the rest of them, the requirements are just outrageous. Make the requirements something MyTEAM Unlimited raid, make trophies in MyTEAM Unlimited, something like that you can use in the exchange for actual good and useful cards, similar to what Madden does. Madden runs the exchange so perfectly, so well. 2K tries implementing it, and it's just useless. It's terrible. You got guys like Elvin Hayes, who is just absolutely terrible. Yes, I get it. He was added earlier on this year. And again, oh wow, he's a 95 overall. Maybe I need to go get him. Do you need to go get him, guys? I don't think so, because the card stinks. The card can't do anything on the basketball court. So that's just my whole thing. It's like you get these guys that can't do anything, and you expect the community to lock them in. Larry Bird, this card was terrible. And the lock-in, the requirements were not, like, it's ridiculous. The fact that the lock-in for Larry Bird is 26 players, including 7 gold original owners, 7 Celtics players, 2 Ruby Celtics players, 7 any color Celtics players. It's just for an amethyst card who just stinks. So that's kind of the problem I have with it. Is it's like 2K, I don't feel like did the exchange for the right reason. They did it just, I don't know if it was to fool some of the new players that don't really know much about the game, or what the case was with 2K. But the exchange was not what it needed to be. They could have really made the exchange super, super valuable, super cool, made it different things, right? Make it implemented into MyTEAM Unlimited, right? Where if you let's say you get a special thing for going 12-0, or for completing MyTEAM Unlimited. You get a certain amount of trophies for every time you go 12-0. Like 2K really could make so much more out of the exchange, make so many better players. And the players in the exchange, they don't have to be Shaq, they don't have to be Kobe. They can be some of the players that we see in Triple Threat offline, online, some of the kind of no names, not no names, but players that are way less known, and make them in the exchange that are super, super good. They could just do so much more to kind of get the game mode popping. Even just allowing Evan Fournier, Steven Adams, those type of cards to be used in Triple Threat, or to be obtainable within Triple Threat online by playing the game and getting original owner cards. That was fun, and I feel like 2K could do a lot more with that. But again, these cards are nothing. Like even the CJ McCollum was absolutely terrible. It's kind of a sad story, the fact that we got the exchange and that it's absolutely worthless. It truly is. If you've locked in for any of the players outside of, the ones for Evan Fournier, any of the guys that were the 2 cards, can't really say you got scammed for that, but anybody else outside of Bob Cousy, you guys kind of got scammed. I hate to say it. If you locked in any of these cards, you really truly kind of got scammed, and it's just worthless. These cards are just worthless. So I hope 2K can do something to improve the exchange, whether it's in future seasons, next year. Make something more out of it. People have wasted MT for literally no reason. But let me know your guys' thoughts on the exchange. Are you guys kind of as upset about the whole thing as I am? Because you look at these players, guys, and none of these guys are relevant in 2K. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.